When we create a logo for a company or for a brand, it's also very important for them to know how the logo will look in a realistic environment. That's why we use Mockup. And Mockup can be easily downloaded from any website you want, but there's a little twist. If your brand represents a different category and you are not able to get that kind of mockup for the client, then it is not going to get striking for the client. So it's also very important for you to know how to create a logo mockup for yourself. So let's get started. Today we are going to use really different image to create a mockup that you don't find it online easily. As you can see, a logo is already printed on this soap and some key text as well. First of all, we are going to remove all of it and place our own logo on it. Now create a copy of the main image and name them both as mockup and main so that later we can see the difference between them. We are going to use lasso tool to make the selection and fill it with content aware. Click OK. And that's it. Isn't that amazing? Just like this, follow the same process for each area and we are going to completely remove all the text. But remember to make small selections. This part is looking difficult to remove, so we are going to use a patch tool for it. In Photoshop, if you are not getting the result from just one tool, why don't you use the second one? And if the second one is not working for you, use the third one. We're going to use clone stamp to make it more refined. And now we have the result we want. The text is completely removed. You can see the difference. I know you are wondering, why did I make small selection the whole time? Let's see what will happen if I make a big selection out of it and fill it with the content aware. The results are devastating, isn't it? That's why I believe taking a small step is more important than taking a large one. Now create a rectangle shape that is according to the ratio of the soap. Name it as logo area. Now right click and convert it to smart object. It's very important to make it a smart object. Now reduce its opacity. While holding Alt, transform the selection and place it over the soap. Use command for Mac users. And for the logo part, we are going to use a symbol from Photoshop itself and name it as Clover. Now hide the logo area and just save it. The design is automatically updated in your main file. That's how the smart object works. Now we are going to add some effects to it. Open blending options, select bevel and emboss. We are going to increase its depth 154 and size will be 8. Click OK. Now it looks like the logo is popping out from the soap. Let's take the copy of the rectangle that we previously made and convert it into smart object. We are going to add another effect to it. Just like how we see a frame in the soap, we are going to create our own frame. Name the smart object as frame. Now while holding Ctrl, place it over the soap part, just like how we did for the logo area. Now open the smart object and create an ellipse in the center. Make it white. Now save it and see the result in the main image. The logo is bigger than the frame, so we will just scale it down and save it. I think we should increase the frame size as well. Let's add layered style to the frame. Select drop shadow and remember to make the fill 0 so that we can see the result easily. Add inner shadow and adjust all values according to yourself, according to the environment that you are making. It's all up to you. Now let's adjust drop shadow as well. When you are happy with the results, click OK. You see the main image have the 3D text on the soap, so we are going to create a 3D text as well. For this, select the logo area layer. While holding Alt, press the upper arrow key and make several copies of it. Select all layers and create a group. Name it as 3D layers. Now you see the top layer have too much bevel and emboss. So we are going to take a copy of the soap and mask it with the top layer of the 3D layer. Create a copy of the 3D layer and name it as top and mask it with the texture. Now there is no shadow in this 3D text. So we are going to select the bottom layer and create a copy of it. Name it as shadow and remove the bevel and emboss and add a drop shadow on it. Adjust it according to the text. Click OK. Let's decrease the opacity of 3D layers to 80% so that we can see the textures as well. Now our logo mockup is completed and it's looking really amazing, really great. In this mockup we use two smart objects. That means we can change the logo and the frame as well. If you want to download this file, you can check the link in the description. I hope you like this video, and if you do like it, give it a big thumbs up, tell me your views in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's meet on other tutorial. For the time being, goodbye.